I'd like to welcome y'all to something, epic, something special. Yo, I wanna live with the stars, I run with the night, enjoying all the luxuries of life. I'ma look 'cause everybody dies, wanna talk about a ride, smoke and get high, and give you a piece of mind. I wanna live with the stars, 'cause I run with the night, enjoying all the luxuries of life. I'ma look 'cause everybody dies, wanna talk about a ride, smoke and get high, and give you a piece of mind. I never thought today would be my future, and this ain't Lux, this Junior. Grown man, one ruler, one gun, one shooter. I'm hot, way cooler, super. Man, I want the world like.
Yo, it's your boy Luxury, the most expensive nigga rolling, aka Mr. Landwood, wherever it's good. In the building tonight with my nigga DJ K's in the motherfucking building. What's cracking? What's cracking, big dog? How you feeling?
I'm chilling, nigga. I'm chilling, nigga. I'm chilling.
That's what's up, man. Everybody that's over on Facebook and everybody on YouTube and Twitch, y'all already know the spiel. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that share button, and hit that notification bell so you can get notified whenever we go live. And this is a privately funded operation. We do not ask for donations, but they are welcome. So let's get right on into it, my nigga. We got a lot of shit we want to talk about, man. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Now we got these motherfuckers out here, goddamn Mason 9-year-old babies and shit out in Rochester, New York. And I felt it was I felt the need to put their asses on blast today.
Yes, sir.
We gonna look into the details of some of this report. We gotta, of course, y'all know about the FBI agents that was killed down in Florida in a child pornography bust. You know what I mean? Dude went out like Scarface.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, he went out like Scarface, like a motherfucker.
Wait a minute. So, wait. So you mean to tell me that 2 FBI agents was killed in a child pornography warrant, right? That's when you talk about when they were trying to issue a warrant?
Yes, sir.
Which sounds like that money must have had the heads up.
Yes, sir. That's the way
and
I
at the
felt.
same time, we're going to talk about in the same breath a 9-year-old black child, I believe, maced by white police officers in Rochester, New York.
Yep.
I guess if the child was rushing the Capitol and was white, she probably stood a better chance of probably 10, 15,000. They wouldn't have been in fear. It seems they're only in fear of one person. They're not in fear of groups of people, but they're only in fear of one person, especially when it was a 9-year-old child having a tantrum looked like to me when I witnessed the video.
And the back of a police car, too, they sprayed the baby. You get what I'm saying? That 3 Rochester police officers were removed from patrol after 9-year-old girl was handcuffed and pepper spray. So they were removed from patrol. But do y'all think they should be fired for this, though? That's the main thing.
No, I think they should be arrested.
Yes, they should. That's assault. And then ain't that child endangerment, too? I mean, we can go into a list longer charges with that, but we all know that's not really going to happen because from my understanding, that was a young black child that they did that shit, too, right?
But you know what? It's okay for a grown-ass white man and woman to piss and shit all over the Capitol.
Yep.
With no mace being sprayed in their face. Not even toilet paper thrown at them nasty motherfuckers.
Yep.
But a 9-year-old black baby can be maced in the face.
Yep. And
without no disgrace.
But you know what, though, man? I can say one thing, though. I'm glad about that. This is actually national news. And this isn't anything that's like that was swept under
Ain't nothing new, man. Come on, man.
The reason
Anytime they slaughter us in the street or humiliate us in the street is national news. That's what they like. And they national news about that white boy football player that laid hands on that black woman that weighed her by 200 pounds.
And
that wasn't national news.
And you know what? I'm going to continue to call that shit out. There's no fucking way that they knew about that shit on Friday, but y'all say something about it.
He didn't take his bed.
Fuck, that's no excuse, bro. That's no excuse. It's no excuse. You get what I'm saying? If you're not taking your meds, that's a personal responsibility of your own because you're not in the care of anyone else. No one is your caretaker. So therefore, in a way, when you say that you're still responsible for your actions in a lot of ways. I don't give a damn if you went off your meds. You chose to go off your meds, which means in return, you know what I mean? I mean, as a result, the consequences of you not taking your meds was you flipping out doing this shit to this girl. And that's supposed to be an excuse? because you chose not to take your medication. But first of all, you know what I mean? Like I said, I don't condone like beating on women, but you know, like some of y'all sisters, man, y'all shouldn't even be trying to go there in some of those situations. You get what I'm saying? Like them two, you ever see shit that just don't fit together? You see two people that just don't fit together. You ever see that before? Or just some shit that just don't look right. Did you see that, how fine that sister was, and you see that white boy Case?
Mm-hmm.
Now, did that look like some shit that belonged to be together? Who'll be talking about that? I need y'all to go check my boy out too. He's called called Minister Jap. He talks about this. He talk about swirling.
Oh yeah, that Minister Jap. He talk about them German shepherds like a motherfucker.
He be talking about swirl. He be talking about swirling. Do you know what swirling is?
Mm-hmm.
It's for y'all who don't
know. Too much of that white milk and that black coffee.
But you know, why is it more frowned upon when niggas see a sister with a white dude versus, you know what I mean, a sister seeing a brother with a white girl? You there, Case?
I'm here, nigga.
No, I said no. I'm asking, why do you think it's like frowned upon when we see like our black women with white men and shit? Why do you think we don't really like that shit?
You keep talking about I don't give a fuck about none of them motherfuckers.
I know you don't, but I'm talking about.
That's why I don't know how to answer some of the questions. I'm trying to calculate, get this money over here. All that other shit. Fuck.
Every time we talk about some shit like
Cracker
that,
whoop that bitch ass, and that bitch still defending her. All that other shit over frying apart. I don't give a fuck, man. Happy motherfuckers.
But let's talk about we'll stay on the bigger issue.
Self and shit. Yeah, I don't give a fuck about all that shit.
We'll stay on the bigger issue.
Motherfuckers out here tattooing their face and shit because they can't stand the sight of themselves.
We're gonna stay on the bigger issue about this one though. You get what I'm saying though? I just think it's a shame though. Like I said, that it took the media, ESPN, all of them, they all responsible for this shit. It took them almost a week before these details actually came out about what this man did to this woman. Like we said, we talked about it before. He choked her unconscious, and then she woke up and he said, I can't believe you still alive. Are you still alive?
Bitch.
You get what I'm saying? So she locks herself in the bed. This is attempted murder in a lot of ways. If you would like, look at what they did to Ray Rice. You remember when Ray Rice knocked his woman out on the elevator?
Mm-hmm.
You remember that shit?
All he did was cold cocker. That was it.
But he knocked her out. He did knock her out, though.
Yeah, but he just cocked it like, bomb. You know what I'm saying? Like, bomb, she went down. All right. Nah, this motherfucker, he put his foot in her ass. Like, come here, bitch. You know, he was cussing. I mean, he had time to cuss her the fuck out, call all kind of black bitches and nasty ass black nigga. You know that cracker was saying all kind of shit. When he whooped her ass, man, and then asked the bitch, you still alive? Yes. After he ate his Wheaties? Man, listen. Yes. Yeah, medicine. He went on his meds. All right, you damn right. His meds was keeping him off your ass. His true identity was to fuck you up. See, the meds are suppressing what he naturally wanted to do to her. Right. That's why she did some Robin Givens shit. Back in the day, Robin Givens had Mike Tyson under some shit and had the motherfucker on Barbara Walters look like a goddamn fool. And she said, "Oh, Michael be doing all that."
Yeah, you know what that was.
And he like so mad up. He like, I can't whip this bitch ass and whip this other bitch ass because I'm all mad the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? No, if I was doing this shit, I whoop both these bitches ass in my motherfucking house.
You know what I think?
So this what happened. The white boy, like she said, he ain't on his meds because if I have more of this shit, he don't be whooping my ass, but I spend his money.
But see, you thinking about the money a little bit too much. This dude, like, listen. Let me ask you about this. Do you think it was any type of form of racism in that situation by him telling her?
You didn't hear what I said.
I heard what you said.
The bitch slipped the nigga Mickey's for years to keep that money going, and that's why she told the police. Think about look what's going on. This motherfucker done put his foot all the way in this bitch ass. Called her all type of, even told the bitch you ain't there yet. She slipped that shit on that nigga, got everything under control. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Police come through, yo, listen, I'm fucked up, but listen, he ain't taking shit. I'm gonna make sure his shit is out. We gotta lock him up.
That was the first thing that she said.
About that bag. Bet you that bitch don't leave that motherfucker.
That was the first thing that she said when they
came. The first thing she think about was that check.
And that was her. Do you think that was her like trying to defend him? Come to his defense.
No, she defending her lifestyle.
She defending the money.
She defending the bag, her bag.
Hey, that bag.
You ever hear OJ song where homegirl be like, "Yo, track number 14, don't listen to that. That shit trash." I'm like, put a little in the bag, put a little in the purse. You know what I'm saying? It's like that nigga Jay's a genius. Yeah, what?
Man. But
come on, man. Bitch was out for that money, man. And she got an ass whooping. She like, listen, niggas been whooping her ass for nothing. She said, I got a rich white boy with my ass. Let me get some money out.
See, that go back to that go back to what I say, man. Niggas do anything for a bag, bro. And females included.
Just like how you hoes are left on welfare. If the white man said the more babies you had, the more food stamps you get you. Them bitches sit up there max out. You know what I'm saying? For that Section 8 check and that motherfucking them stamps and shit.
They keep having them babies.
That bitch will max that motherfucker out, yo. Look at bitches with a lot of kids. They all on Section 8. It's all maxed out. I'm telling you, everything maxed out. Whatever the rate is, look on the board, whatever the rate is, that bitch gonna hit that number, yo. That cracker told her too. She believe and love that motherfucker white man. Because the white man made sure a nigga can't do shit for that bitch.
Right, and then let me ask you this, case. Let's go deeper than that. Let me ask you this. Do you think that is a form of oppression to our people?
Sure.
You think
that always been like that?
Yeah, because like I feel like this, man. And people get mad at me when I say this shit, and I don't give a damn though. I feel like this, man. Because I'm more of like a capitalistic person. So I feel like this. Like if we'll give you free housing. We'll give you food stamps. But guess what? You're going to have
keep
to take
that nigga out that house.
Yeah, no, wait.
Exactly
no, that's what they did.
The
that's what they did. I'm talking about me, my personal point of view of like how the system really should be to like help our people get out of that shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, okay.
No, it was designed to put them in that shit.
Yeah, I know. I already said one of the biggest disgraces of all time is when they implemented that rule where the father of the children could not be present on the property. If you are on Section 8 or if you was in any type of public housing. Like, I feel like that is a disgrace because, like, you taking that male presence out of the household. You get what I'm saying? And we all know, like, especially during those times, like the 80s, the 90s, that's when women was, like, working all day long. I know for damn sure. My
70s,
mom,
60s.
Yeah, I know for sure. My mother, like, when I was younger, nigga, she was going to work at 6 o'clock and then get home to about 6 or 7 in the evening. And she'd say, y'all niggas better be in this house by the time I get back in here, and this shit better be clean. So, like, it was a different day. You get what I'm saying when all of that shit was going on. But now, like, I feel like when they took that whole element of, like, the father can't be present, I mean, they took that whole element of, like, disciplinarian out of there. I mean, you get what I'm saying? It took the whole element of that. It took that whole element of, like, teaching these young kids, these young boys how to be men. It took that element. Go ahead.
Since when they seen how you see, they didn't mind the civil rights shit.
Right. And you know what? Another thing, as a result of all of this shit, you get generations of families that grew up in the projects. Yo, Killer.
Yeah, I'm just sending a message to somebody. Go ahead.
Oh no, I'm just saying.
I'm trying to see my peoples. You ready to get in?
But no, they peeped this. Though. This is the thing that they peeped though. It was generations of families that was growing up, like, you know, grandma and then the daughter, the granddaughter, all of them got an apartment down here. They raising their kids. They all got these food stamps. You get what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that is a way to oppress people. You get what I'm saying? Because think about what's the biggest scam on God's green earth. When a motherfucker telling you that they giving you something for free. We both know that.
Hold up. I'm going to try to hit the guard Jahar right now.
Oh, go ahead.
Find his damn name on his list. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying we both know the biggest scam. We both know the biggest scam on God's green earth is when a motherfucker telling you that they going to give you something for free. You looking for the scam or you looking for the back door somewhere. When somebody say they going to give you something for free and you ain't got to work for it or there's no incentive for you to go get it, it's something off with it. It's not right.
Yo, Lux and Grownmanishh platform, I'd like to introduce y'all to my brother, the guard Jahar, DJ Jahar, Chicago. We still got the old clique, Illinois, right? We still doing that, right?
Yo. I'm just not hearing him. I'm just not hearing him now.
Jar, can you hear me?
Nah, I can. What's good?
What's good?
Yeah, I just introduced you. This is Luxury, Grownmanishh podcast. This is my brother, DJ Jahar.
What's going on, dog?
I DJ click back in the day in Chicago, Illinois, right? Damn, my memory's bad.
Yes, indeed.
I mean, shit, Kaz, you should have let him give him his own little introduction. You get what I'm saying? Tell the people a little bit about yourself, brother.
Let me see if I got my AirPods on. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, but yeah, your microphone thing would be a little better.
Yo.
Yo,
Yeah, I hear you. We hear you. We hear you.
Let me take this shit off. It ain't working.
Oh, no, we were just touching on.
It don't work with the Facebook app. So I guess in a nutshell, man, my name is Jihad, you know, the infamous, you know what I'm saying, from Southside, Inglewood, Chicago, Motown area.
Okay.
And I grew up on the side of Chicago where hip hop had most of its presence on the south side of Chicago, based on a radio station we had back in the days called HBK.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We was the first radio station in Chicago to play underground rap with curse words and everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it still does it to this day.
Still to this day. So a lot of the hip hop kids that was being influenced by New York at that time, we all migrated to the South Side to enjoy the culture of hip hop, breaking, and all the other good shit that came with it, all the elements. And then one day, I was out with a couple of my peoples at a record release party on the south side of Chicago. Actually, it was South Shore, which is the name of the street that we was on, where the release party was taking place at. Okay. And that's where I met Kays. He was he was DJing for the release party.
Okay. I was?
Yeah, it was your turntables.
I don't remember all this shit sometimes. I've done so much shit.
That be motherfucking hot. That's all that shit be hot in the motherfucker.
Yeah.
What party was it?
It was one of them. It was one of them cats. I forgot too, man. It's been so long, but I know I was just there visiting and using the ones and twos, and niggas was like, "Yo, fuck with niggas, your heart battle." Everybody was trying to rev us up the battle, and I'm like, I ain't into that shit. So you was like, go first, you go first. So I got on that motherfucker, got a chopping and shit. He was like, oh shit, all right, that nigga doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? And from there, next thing I know, this nigga was at my crib every day, and I was over his crib.
Yeah, that's how shit usually start, man. Motherfuckers find something in common that they do. You get what I'm saying? Either whether it be conversation, skills.
In Chicago, it was a small nigga DJ, so it'd be like me, him. Like I said, me and 33 and Toby Nimble be in the basement battling each other all day long.
All had something in common. Niggas down there fogging that motherfucker up. You know what I mean?
Well, nah, they didn't burn. Nah, they didn't burn. Toby Nimble. Yeah. We went over Thomas' crib. It was none of that.
Y'all niggas was
his moms wasn't going for that.
Y'all niggas was
it was like it was a different background because like you gotta understand, we grew up similar as far as single mother structure, except he had more brothers and sisters than me. And you know, Toby Nimble was from a structure, you know what I'm saying, lived out in Flossmoor, which is a very
rich area.
Yeah. 33, he was in the hood. But you know, mother and father, working class.
Yep.
You know, so it was even to go down there and get in his crib. It was like once his parents knew I wasn't even from Chicago. It was from okay, he ain't even out here from New York. DJ, all right, he can come over because the lifestyle and the culture of the streets of Chicago was on a whole different level.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, man. I heard you say you was in radio. Let me ask you this question because me and him had this conversation a lot often. Do you think radio is like really watered down now?
Radio is totally fucked up.
It's just,
you know what I'm saying? Radio, in my opinion, radio always been watered down from where we come from because radio was always controlled by the status quo in the payola.
Yeah, exactly. And it wasn't like New York used to be. See, that's the thing about New York artists that I always say. Y'all actually had a home base that fuck with y'all. Like when you come to Cleveland,
what you mean? Don't get it twisted. There was a lot of politics in New York radio.
No, but let me tell you the difference between
you don't know,
there.
it's the same shit, man.
Listen, let me tell you the difference between there and a lot of other places. Like when I go to Atlanta, they are playing Atlanta artists on the radio. When I'm in Cleveland, they not playing Cleveland artists on the radio. They playing every other artist from every other region, bro. That's what I'm saying.
New York is paying whoever plays. Whoever pays, plays.
Now,
not always been like that.
I'm talking about the old Hot 97 days, K's. Like shit, man. I used to try to find Hot 97 here, so I
don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. You got to pay flex, get your shit spent up there for any of them other DJ.
But I mean, let's be realistic, man. Everybody in here that been in the music game, we all know it's some type of payola that comes along with getting your music on the radio.
A lot of niggas got shitted on. Chicago, it was some other shit. It was real political and shit.
And that's another question I was gonna ask the brother. You get what I'm saying? Like I know y'all faced a lot of fucking challenges, like trying to pull off that underground music, like on a major airwave. Like I know what type of challenges did y'all face trying to pull that off?
I mean, it was times I got a little spot on Ramonski Love Show on GCI some Saturday nights. I had a little 5-minute thing. I would do some bullshit on the 4-track and I just go up there and just chill. Basically vinyl was hot back then, so for me not making no money off that shit, and it was the middle of the night, I was hitting all that vinyl up in there. What? Tell them, Jihad, niggas used to come off taking records from GCI and all them other stations. They don't want to pay us, it's no problem. We get our other money other ways, ain't no problem. They want to diss us, it's no problem. We got all these promotions. We come out there with crates out of them radio stations. We give a fuck whatever else we can find.
Right.
Ain't no big deal. We gonna do what we gotta do. But we was young, you know.
Is your man still in here, man? I ain't heard him in a while.
And I'm right here. I'm just letting y'all toggle back and forth. You know what I mean? But,
yeah, but y'all,
give
the subject.
Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second.
All right.
No,
Yeah,
go ahead, Case.
Yeah, me and the guard used to, you know, it was different because you gotta see at that time Chicago was a big house town. I mean, it still is. That's house music. So it was different between, you know, DJs of our caliber and house DJs. You know what I mean? Like they'll play the record and we'll play with the record. Right. You know what I'm saying? So when we still had an underground scene, there was still an underground places where, you know, niggas was DJing at, like a lot of times it was the projects or house parties, places where them cats didn't want to go to. Real get, because you gotta understand, when the project was up in Chicago, it was like you had to know somebody to go up in them damn projects, yo, or just be like, ain't give a fuck. And 9 times out of 10, that's how we was.
You know me, man. I'm the type of nigga, man. Like shit. That's just like, you remember I told you, nigga, when I go out of town or something like that, like I'm one of them niggas where I'm going to find me some goddamn weed. I don't give a fuck what it is, where I gotta go.
Oh, weed easy to find. It's easy to find.
But I'm talking about even like with the DJ thing, like shit. Motherfucker call you to come do a house party, tell you a certain address, you ain't gonna go there? You gonna turn the money down just because it's in the projects? Hell no. You going.
Are we live on the internet?
Yes we is. Yes we is, my brother.
Can they see me?
No, unless you want to be seen.
I'm talking about, do the whole world see me right now?
Nah. He could put you on the screen if you want. That's what you want.
No, I don't want to be seen. I just want to know if I'm being seen.
Nah. That's what I told you before,
heard, brother. We just being heard.
Like, nah. You see, if he puts you on the live feed, like if you go to YouTube right now or his Facebook page, you be on the live feed, but no one can see you because he ain't got you posted.
Gotcha.
That's only if you want to, man. We ain't look for no fame.
Yeah, that's what I was just telling somebody the other day. I'm like, you ain't got to be seen on here. All we need is your voice.
Yeah, but basically, the conversation when you came in, G, we was talking about how the young-year-old child was maced in the face by the police in Rochester, but at the same time, 2 FBI agents got laid down in Florida on the child pornography warrant ring.
2 agents. It was a woman and a man that got actually killed. You know what I mean? Trying to make this raid. Dude shot their asses while they rang the doorbell through the door.
I seen that.
And barricaded itself in. And we was just sitting here talking about, but K's don't give a fuck. You get what I'm saying? That 9-year-old baby that got maced, though, that kind of like fuck with me a little bit, man. You know, because I feel like it should be charges brought up on that fucking cops. They shouldn't be relieved of duty. You motherfuckers should have charges. That's assault. That's child endangerment. How many other more charges can I get off into about that situation, about what they did to that baby, man? That shit was just flat out.
But due to knowledge, if it was 1,000 white people rushing the Capitol, pissing and shitting all over the place, there ain't no mace being sprayed nowhere.
No, it ain't. No tear gas.
There's no fear for your life. None of that shit.
No tear gas. No dogs being let loose on them. None of that fucking shit.
And only one shot was fired. It was a warning shot. You know what I'm saying?
Then I heard a story somewhere where one of the motherfuckers tried to take the gun from one of the Capitol police officers, dog. You hear that shit? They almost had the pistol off of the dude. Ain't that about it?
Yeah, because he supposed to been using it. That's why he took it from him. He was supposed to be using it.
Hey, look, I don't give a fuck, man. That's probably why, like, I'm not the type of nigga to be in that type of situation. But if I ever see that many motherfuckers coming out at me, I'm counting how many bullets I got. I'm backing up and I'm busting. That's it.
Yeah, I've been busting shots.
It's too many people, man. It's too many
coming through the door. We busting shots because you know that building, you know how to get away.
Yeah, man. I'm not sitting there waiting on these motherfuckers to trample me, Do
Yup.
some of they goddamn caveman traits that they have, throw shit or whatever the fuck they be doing. I'm not interested in like finding out about nothing about that shit. So that's why I say like me, I would have been shooting. You would have been happy to see my black ass down there shooting them goddamn motherfuckers, boy, because I wouldn't have had no problem gunning their asses down there.
Okay,
I would
Lux.
have been fucked up. What's up, bro?
Enough of the comedy show. Let's get to the real talk. We're gonna talk about this damn money right now. Ethereum is at $1,536 all time high. I told you niggas buy this Ethereum. I told you niggas Black History Month is gonna be Black History Month. I told you niggas. I told you niggas last week it was gonna go down. I've been telling you niggas for
Hold on.
weeks.
You said Ethereum is what?
At $1,536 all time highs right now. We're
Yep.
talking all time highs.
Yeah, he actually got me to
You know
buy
what
a
I'm
piece of that
saying?
shit. Go ahead,
I got when I told you the buy was at 400 and change.
Hey, Ethereum last year was like $90 a coin.
Nigga, I was buying Ethereum at $90 to $100 each. I've been told motherfuckers I've been buying
bro.
that.
What
that
do you
price.
think was the reason for the inflation with the Ethereum like that?
Well, like I said, all these other alter coins under Bitcoin, XRP, Stellar, and so on, is on the Ethereum blockchain. So basically, they make their stuff off that Ethereum. So it's always going to grow because everything else is producing off it. You know what I mean? It's on the same
you know what's
blockchain.
crazy? You know how me and you always we sit here, we tell people about cryptocurrencies, and we give them knowledge on some on some coins they should look into themselves, not go get it. Look into the information behind the coin before you actually go get it. And you know what I mean? It took for this GameStop situation. Wait, I'm making a point. It took for this GameStop situation to get people to even attempt to start looking into this shit. Like on a larger scale. You get what I'm saying?
These niggas missing the train. Fuck these niggas.
Yeah,
Let me get back to
but
these
I'm
damn
talking about,
prices.
I'm just saying, me personally, I've heard more people like ask me more questions about cryptocurrencies and shit like that, like over the last, like, I would say like month or so.
Listen, I've been telling y'all this for over a year. Listen, AAVE at 304. I bought that 10 days ago at 147. I've been telling you niggas about this. You niggas think I'm bullshitting over here. What else we got popping over here? SNX 1706. I'm telling y'all, we over here making money, yo. Graph, I've been telling y'all about Graph. It's down 74 cents. I told y'all niggas about it at 40 cents.
Stellar Lomas. Like, I fucks with that.
Yeah, what's Stella at? Stella at 35 cents right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I've been fucking with it too. I was telling you know what, I actually called my granny, like, you need to get up on
Even Litecoin sitting at over $150 at 153 right now. I've been telling y'all brothers about this action, man. I'm telling y'all right now, like the other day, I went and bought me some VinChain Thor. You know what I'm saying? Y'all been it's be the next one, man. We gonna do what these other motherfuckers do. Start our little 100,000 K club. You know what I'm saying? These things, it only cost you $150 for 100,000 of them. VinChain Thor. I'm telling you. You see, let me tell you right now. See, it's gonna be just like that dog coin, except this has got a usage. That dog coin,
that's some old
that's
gimmick type
bullshit.
shit.
Yo, listen, they can print as much as they want of. I think some store said they're gonna start accepting that for payment. I laughed. I was like, yo, it says it's a joke. Even the guy that created it don't even fuck with it. He's like, yo, it's a joke. And people harassing him because, you know, he's like, he don't fuck with it.
I think, you know why I think people like fucking with it and shit, because I think the dude who came up with Tesla, I forget, Elon Musk, he was trolling a little bit with the dog coin, and people got to fucking with it.
Listen, it doesn't make mathematical sense, and it doesn't make financial sense.
Right.
If you want to get in there and fuck with it, hey, go right ahead. But like I said, I could have bought that shit 2 years ago. I could have bought 1 million of them for $10. Now think about it. You got motherfuckers in there that's sitting on millions of them motherfuckers. And anytime somebody tell you to rush the price up, all they trying to do is sucker you in so they can dump their shit at a higher price. Because they done bought that shit for less than a penny. Think about it. They bought 1 million at $10. How much of 1 million of them costs right now? Think about the profit they're making. All they're doing is sucking you in. for something they've been sitting on for 2 years and say, you know what, we can just say Elon Musk, get him, whoever, and just run this shit. Did you personally hear him say that shit? Or he posted on his Twitter, wherever the fuck, and maybe
He was just trolling a little bit with it.
Whatever, that's what I'm saying, man. You don't know how many of his cronies got.
That was his way to manipulate some shit.
That shit can be printed as much as they want, just like the U.S. dollar, which means what can it really be worth?
Wow.
If somebody throw 1 billion of them out there right now, it just drops the price. That's all that's going on, B. I'm telling you. That's why the shit I'm telling y'all about. I would tell you about VentChain. I told you niggas about VentChain was a penny. Now it's almost 3 cents. You could have got 100,000 for $1,000. That'd have been 3 G's right there that quick. Keep chasing Bitcoin. Bitcoin is a dream. Don't chase that shit. It's like chasing a high, yo. You want to chase something? Chase EGLD.
Hold on, Cass. I think your man John was trying to say something, bro.
I was just agreeing to what he said about chasing Bitcoins like chasing a dream. It's a sit-off.
Yeah, I always said if you didn't catch that Bitcoin explosion like in the very beginning when it first happened, you was just gonna be chasing after it, dog. That's about it.
Don't get me wrong. If somebody offer you fragments of Bitcoin, take it. Don't say no to it. You'll be a fool. Yeah, it's gonna be worth something.
Let me tell you how you can win with the Bitcoin lick. If you got a business or whatever it is, yoga, Reiki, or you doing health products, or you doing some type of business of your own, take payments in Bitcoin. Then it makes sense to fuck with it then because you're receiving income in that currency that's growing and you ain't investing shit in it.
Right. That's
right.
a good point.
But as far as the pour money on it, nah, you rather go after things that can multiply right now, but make sure read the white paper. But make sure it's a project that's really gonna have some usage. Because all this shit will be around for too much longer.
What is it that you should look for when you're reading white paper that give you the indication that this is a viable coin?
You gotta see, does it?
It's gonna be potentially or it's gonna be potentially a viable coin, should I say?
Well, see if it makes sense, and then start going to these. I'm telling you, go on these sites where these nerds is at. I be listening to these motherfucking nerds who's in finance, who is in that world, and once they start talking about it, I buy behind them because I missed on a few projects, not believing them. And if I say, damn, that one popped, shit, that one popped, damn.
So let me ask you this question, and it's just good conversation because I'm a fucking neophyte when it comes to this shit. So my question is this: does a coin? Okay, what determines a viable coin? Is it the price of the coin, or how much contracts that coin is associated to in the current currency market?
I would say how many contracts it's associated with. That's what I would say.
The first thing I would say is
what it's associated with. But go ahead.
Who's the developer and who's the team of developers? What projects they worked on? They're more reputable than anything else. The same people that worked on XRP is the same people that worked on XLM, which is Stellar. That's why anytime XRP moves, Stellar is the little brother of XRP. They deal with finance. Fuck all other bullshit. Other shit is projects, something that can come true, something that can maybe come true one day, whatever. Right now, it's just a numbers game and everybody's scrambling around. But when you talk about finance, it's something that deal with moving money around the planet. That's what everybody says. That's what we're looking at, the money.
And right,
that's what this is all about.
And this is a question I wanted to ask you the other day, too, K's, while we was talking about it. Do you think, like, in the future, like, do you think businesses is going to be, like, accepting cryptocurrencies as payments for service?
It's already happening.
No, I'm talking about, like, do you think all businesses will, like, eventually turn to that?
It's already happening.
Well,
if you want to stay in business, you got to stay with the time. That's just plain and simple.
Yeah, you true about it. You got a point.
If you're not gonna go with everybody taking this new money, you say I'm gonna stay with this fiat. Well, you're gonna be out of business soon. So you ain't got no choice. You got to bow down to the new system.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, think about it.
I'm a second case perspective because I got documentation proving that Coca-Cola is taking payment in crypto right now. We all know PayPal just bought 70% of the fucking what was it? The coin, the newly populated Bitcoin about a month and a half ago. Shit, IBM bought a bunch of shit. Microsoft bought a bunch of crypto. All these companies, all the institutions are dumping their money in this shit.
Listen, I'm telling you, get you some Ethereum, get you some VentChain, get you some XRP, get you some XLM. Everything else is throwing the dice. Even though I'm well diversified in a lot of projects, like I said, it's all throwing the dice. But
Hey, don't
I
forget to
know
throw that Stellar in there too, though. Dog. That Stellar.
that's what I said. XLM.
That's
XLM is stellar.
Okay.
Get you some ADA, some Cardano.
I got some.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It's different projects. See, a lot of these are different projects. The reason why I stress on Ethereum, XRP, XLM, Ethereum runs a lot of these other coins, all these platforms, projects. But the other two deal with finance. They already designed for the banking system that's in place worldwide. Why not? All them banks, because it's instant liquidity. Instant. And it's very cheap to move money around with this shit. And that's the biggest thing. Cost and how fast can the money move around. You send a wire transfer right now, out of your bank, 3 to 5 business days. Or it costs this X amount of money. Or this and that and this. It ain't no bang. See, people be like, I got Cash App. You talk about crumbs. Ain't no motherfucking multi-billion-dollar bank moving no billions of dollars around no fucking Cash App. And no, who knows what the damn rate, the exchange rate is on that shit. And it's a third man, it's a middleman. So just like them dealing with the motherfuckers they dealing with already, they don't want to have. This is to eliminate the middleman. This is what this is about. Getting rid of the middleman, moving this money around instantly.
Pretty much. That's why when we had that little argument with my dude about the Cash App situation that he was talking about, I'm like, dog, Cash App is the middleman between you and the money and whoever is getting the money, my nigga. Like, with this shit is completely cutting all that out. Completely cutting it out, the middleman. So, yeah, man, I really feel like this is going to be
Get
like
you some Chainlink. My mistake. Chainlink is up $24. Y'all bought Chainlink, and my man Klepto put me on Chainlink. I bought it at $2. I didn't buy enough. I just bought it because he bought some. I was like, I buy 50 of them at $2. I should have bought more than 50.
I really just think, though.
500.
I really just think though this is the way, like, financially for our people to like move forward and gain some type of financial stability. You get what I'm saying? Like on the long end side too. So you get what I'm saying? Like your people, what you say?
But you know what though? I'm asking for 1,000 pardons for interrupting you in your flow.
No, you okay, bro?
I just want to say before you talk too long and I forget what the fuck I was gonna say.
No, go ahead, my brother.
It's gonna be the same amount of niggas that missed the last run and the last run and the last run and the last run and the last run. That's the reality of it, man. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't my fault.
No, and it's not. But you see, this would always tell K's. We always gonna get our blessings from like informing people about it. You get what I'm saying? We can't.
Indeed.
You know what I mean? We can't never say that like, all right. We could always say we told you. You get what I'm saying? We was telling you.
I ain't gonna do that. I'm not a told you so type of cat. I tell you, and then it's on you to do the due diligence, and I may even do a few more warning calls and blow a few more trumpets thereafter. But I don't do that. I told you so because it's heartbreaking to see cats be right there and you lead them right to the water and they don't want to pick the shit up and drink the motherfucking water.
Exactly. Instead, these motherfuckers want to know which corner you took. How did you get around that corner to get to the water and shit, like some goofy shit. Like, nigga, just drink the goddamn water. How to take yours. No, it's just like what I went back to what I was saying to my dude Case. Motherfuckers want you to do shit for them nowadays. Like, they really don't want to learn shit. Motherfuckers don't want to read shit. You get what I'm saying? They look at some shit that you done learned how to do or you done educated yourself up on, and they feel like you should just tell them how to do it. But I always, you know what I mean, like stress to people like I can tell you all day long how I do some shit. It's about how you do it. You get what I'm saying? That's why you need to go look into the information and figure out certain shit on your own and apply it to your own methods and how you going to do this and what you believe in, which coin is good for you. You get what I'm saying? I'm not going to tell you, like, Hazel, what you always say, I ain't telling a motherfucker to buy shit. And that's the first thing that you say. I ain't telling a motherfucker to buy shit.
I tell you niggas to educate themselves.
Yep. And, I feel
yo,
like
Jahar, what I used to tell you, yo? I said, yo, learn this shit.
Yeah.
Hey, K's been on my bump about this for, I'm just going to say this just to be over-exaggerate like black folks do. This man been on my bump about crypto for about 1,000 years.
I tell you like this, he been on my ass for like the past, he been on my ass since July about this shit. And you know what? In the beginning, when he was telling me to get XRP, I didn't go get that shit when I was supposed to go get it. And he was like, nigga, I told you. And now look where the XRP at. Where you says that we owe 40 cents.
Yeah, I told you when it was at 15 cents, so you better grab
Yeah,
this
that's
shit,
what you know.
though.
I'm talking about. We over. I got some, but we over
I tell you
40
when
cent
that
right
Ethereum
now.
was at 200, I was like, oh, grab it. It went to 4. I like, you better hurry up, man. You bullshit.
Mm.
And then you know what this nigga did, Jihad? The nigga went to fucking that Robin Hood bullshit.
Scamming hood, scamming
Hey,
hood.
that Robin Hood bullshit was amazing.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. But did you see? You see the way that they protected the hedge funds, though.
Oh yeah.
Ah man, I was
Hey,
looking at that shit. I'm like, they is really upset that these niggas done made some money, and it wasn't them. And this was the thing that fucked me up the most about it. They've been doing that same game for years.
but yeah.
The same exact game for years.
But
It's-
they
Guess what?
Huh?
They getting crypto is my turn.
Speaking
They gonna
of,
like the way I play. They gonna this nigga play dirty.
hey, you know what, Case? Speaking of that XR, people asked me about this, man. They wanted you to. What was the whole like thing that was going on with XRP and the SEC?
Oh, it's a money grab. See, Ripple has an escrow of 55 billion XRP laying around in an account, and everybody wants that. They want a piece of that action because with that you can control the market as far as the pricing. At the same time, it doesn't matter. It's still gonna be worth a lot of damn money, and that's all this is about. So you understand, 99% of traders of XRP wasn't in America. They was overseas, so it didn't matter. It was like, all right, so the SEC said we're gonna put this up and scare everybody out of it in America because this asset was not made for us to own. This asset is projected to go as high as $10,000 one point in time in the future. After this lawsuit passes, this thing may start just jumping up out of nowhere. You know what I mean? The flare airdrop that's happening that we took the snapshot for, and I heard we got a second snapshot, which means they're giving us double the money. It's already being traded. It doesn't even exist yet, and it's already being traded IOUs at like 16 to 20 cents right now. Last I checked, which means depending on how many XRP you own, and you got double the amount, you got that times 20 cents out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So when that stuff appears in our account, motherfuckers gonna see their account triple just off that net worth, just off that investment. You're gonna have your holdings times the 2 airdrops, which is like, say if you own, give you simple numbers, if you own 10,000 of them, well, the first airdrop gave you 10,000 of the flare, then a second airdrop gave you another 10,000 of the flare, which means you have 20,000 flare that's trading IOUs because it doesn't exist. So they're trading paper in the country of India and in the Koreas, because that's where crypto really pops at, these countries where they don't have the same banking system as us. They're selling IOUs at 20 cents right now off of something that doesn't exist. That's how much on fire this shit is. Because it's designed for XRP. Also, it's designed for Litecoin. Somehow got incorporated with this. That's why Litecoin all of a sudden is going back to new highs, not all-time highs, but new highs at $153. So you know what I mean. It's a lot of things going on. See, that's what me watching the nerds and shit, listening to them all day. You be hearing me in the background, hearing these motherfuckers. I mean, I'm listening to these nerds, man, talking about this money. They talking about the different projects, this and that's supposed to come. Woo woo. So I sit back and fall back with them. But I know the thing with the SEC is a scam, because you're gonna tell me 6 years ago you approved me to make some money, and of course you the government, so you got your cut on the taxes, and then 2 years ago you approved me of buying 10% of MoneyGram with the same asset. A lot of people don't know that. Yeah, Ripple owns 10% of MoneyGram. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't. You see, you hit me onto some shit right now.
Yeah, because I was buying MoneyGram stocks at $1, like $1.50 a couple of years ago, when I heard the buzz that it was going to buy 10% of them, and then boom, right now you look at MoneyGram's trading at over $8. So boom, on the market. So you approve me of that sale, but now when all this shit's about, when all this money about to come in, you come out of left field with a lawsuit, and the same motherfucker that initiate the lawsuit, he's not even in the government no more. The day the trial came up on the 20th, his last day in government was on the 19th.
Okay. Well, hey, Kaz, we gonna get back into this after the smoke break, man. We about 40 minutes into this night, man. We about to do this little smoke break, man. Nigga, what you smoking on over there? That's what they want to know, nigga. You already know what I was about to get asked you, nigga, after that one. Go ahead.
I don't know, some of this Blizzard Retreat, because that's when I got this shit for that Blizzard. Oh, some of this Mac, that's what it is.
Oh, okay. Gelato 44 over here, nigga. I'm over here stuck like a motherfucker lightweight, though. But hell yeah, we about to get into this
Yo,
smoke
G,
break.
you over there burning, jar? What you over there burning, nigga?
It's a wedding cake.
Oh, okay. Hey, I had some of that shit. That shit smooth in the motherfucker too, ain't it? Smooth in the motherfucker.
It's premium, man. It's creme de la creme.
Oh, okay. You say that top of the line shit. Oh, bougie ass weed and shit. But hell yeah, though, man. We about to get into the smoke break. Today's smoke break song is T Sly, featuring Loan Money on site. Grownmanishh. We'll be right back, man. We get back with y'all in about like 2-3 minutes, man. Stay tuned.
What the fuck it is, nigga? We at this motherfucking video scene, motherfucking on site. You know, Big Red Records, T Sly. We working, nigga. You know what time it is. Shout out to One Up Visuals. You know what I'm talking about? We in this bitch, nigga, and we ain't stopping, nigga. Yeah. Slide this motherfucker, nigga. Big Red Records, nigga. Nigga, some real ass killers, nigga. We some real ass killers, nigga. We on street fight. I'm around here acting tough. We gon' squeeze pie. Take your head off, pussy, if you don't think right. Nigga, if it's beef, then you know it's on side. Some real ass killers, nigga. We on street fight. I'm around here acting tough. We gon' squeeze pie. Take your head off, pussy, if you don't think right. Nigga, if it's beef, then you know it's on side. Nigga, if it's beef, I'ma up that pole. Niggas don't want smoke, y'all some fucking hoes. Always stay strapped, even at my shows. I leave a nigga whack, you done ask the bros. I'm always in the trap, I got cash to blow. Hit your bitch from the back, she a nasty hoe. Hell yeah, I gang bang, what you asked her for? All red bandana to the castle. Fresh to death every day, I'm a fashion show. 4/5 on my hip, I blast a hoe. Make his mama feel the pain, this bitch magical. If it's beef, I make it rain from the calico. When I up that thing, nigga, I get tactical. See your bitch out in public, I'ma smack the hoe. It's on sight when we beef, ain't no lacking hoe. It's on sight when we beef, ain't no lacking hoe. Killers, nigga, we on street fight. I'm around here acting tough, we gon' squeeze pie. Take your head off, pussy, if you don't think right. Nigga, if it's beef, then you know it's on side. Some real ass killers, nigga, we on street fight. I'm around here acting tough, we gon' squeeze pie. Take your head off, pussy, if you don't think right. Nigga, if it's beef, then you know it's on side. Whole gang with the shits, we up them sticks. When I shoot, I won't miss, I'ma let it hit. Get the knocking at your car, bet I make it flip. Niggas say they sell hard, they never seen a zip. Niggas say I ain't getting money, that's a fucking myth. It costs a fee just to see a nigga work his wrist. In the kitchen by the stove where I fuck your bitch. Niggas mad I got that bag going hissy fist. Nigga get up out my face with all that bitchin' shit. It's on sight, motherfucker, ain't no fixin' shit. Whole team bout that action and we blister shit. Yeah, we known to get it brackin' in an instant, bitch. The guns we clapping, they're shot of your existence, bitch. It's for sure you go die if you against us, bitch. Knock your head off your shoulder, mind your business, bitch. Niggas let us start beefing till we finish shit. Killers, nigga, we on street fight. I'm around here acting tough, we gon' squeeze pie. Take your head off, pussy, if you don't think right. Nigga, if it's beef, then you know it's on side. Some real ass killers, nigga, we on street fight. I'm around here acting tough, we gon' squeeze pie. Take your head off, pussy, if you don't think right. Nigga, if it's beef, then you know it's on side.
I was fucked up, then my phone started smacking. Nigga up the zip, but some work and I jacked him. He was talking brazy in the bounty and I smacked him. Caught his ass lacking on the outs and I clapped him. If 12 say kill him, then he dead for free. He ain't gotta put a penny on his head cause it's me. 9 times out of 10 I got drugs with me. I'm heartless, but I always got some bloods with me. Broad dance on sight, you would've been dead, but I'll be seeing you. Not for real, nigga, who faking? Me or you? All I fuck is bad hoes, so don't be acting picky with me. I told Will that we good, I got the blicky with me. Wall pulled up, I'm out the sunroof trying to down some. Real pulled up with 2 blickies trying to hound some. Bitch, I'm off 2 perk 10s trying to pound some. Bitch, I'm off off 2 perk 10s, I'm trying to
Some real ass killers, nigga, we don't street fight. I'm around here acting tough, we gon' squeeze pie. Take your head off, pussy, if you don't think right. Nigga, if it's beef, then you know it's on side. Some real ass killers, nigga, we don't street fight. I'm around here acting tough, we gon' squeeze pie. Take your head off, pussy, if you don't think right. Nigga, if it's beef, then you know it's on side. Nigga, if it's beef, then you know it's on side.
I said it's broad day, this bitch is too late to fly. We flying all day, this bitch. They can't wait to hide. Yeah. Oh, who faking, nigga? You.
Yo, we back. It's your boy Luxury, the most expensive nigga rolling back in the building with my nigga Case. And we got DJ Jihad in the building. What's cracking, big dog? Y'all still there, nigga? Case,
Yo.
y'all still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
We live.
Yeah, that's
Live,
yeah. Smoke Break was T Sly featuring Long Money on site. You know what I mean? Shout outs to them YO niggas up there. You get what I'm saying? Them Youngstown niggas. You know what I'm saying? But we back off into this though, man. We was talking about crypto, and we was into that. I believe we was talking about the SEC and XRP. And how Case was talking about it was a money grab that was going on.
Yeah, man. I mean, think about it. You approved me all these sales. You got paid on the back end on the taxes. Now 6 years later, you about to step to me and talk about some bullshit about that was illegal? Get the fuck out of here. I got this bag of fucking shit over here. You niggas want control of the new niggas that came in the door. They want to take over. They want that bag. They want to secure that.
No, I see. They trying to figure out a way they can regulate the shit. That's what they trying to do. That's my.
Has nothing to do with It has nothing to do with that, man. But listen, it's all through the banking system. They gonna make their tax money. They can't regulate something that's alive. That's just like them trying to regulate the fucking wheel. How they gonna do it? How the fuck you gonna regulate the wheel?
Hey, man, the motherfuckers try to find ways to regulate all types of shit, man. Trust me, man. If they could put a tax on it,
how the fuck you gonna regulate the wheel, man? Listen, all you can do is taxes. That's all you can do. That's the only regulation you can do. This shit is designed. Listen what I'm saying. It's designed for financial institutions. They're trying to use every fear. We know the U.S. government to scare you out of every fucking thing. Look how they got niggas scared now of some fucking shit floating around and all this other bullshit and crackers running around on rampages. What else the fuck they can think of? You know what I'm saying? They trying to scare niggas out of getting fucking rich. You already see they did the shit on Wall Street. They know they can't regulate crypto because this is an entity that's alive in the computer world. There's nothing they can do but find by any means necessary to get it as cheap as possible, even if they have to steal it.
Yep.
If they can scare people that's uneducated away, that's what they're gonna do. I'm educated.
That's what they did. That's what they did. That's what they did pretty much on Wall Street. But see, when all that shit happened with GameStop and AMC and BlackBerry and all that other shit, it showed the motherfuckers that motherfuckers ain't as dumb as they think they are. Especially this newer generation of kids that's coming up now. These motherfuckers is tech savvy. They know everything.
It showed another thing. It showed how flawed that stock market is and how motherfuckers like this is bullshit. And I'm glad it happened. Us in crypto be like, yeah, bring that money over here when them motherfuckers can't do that. Yep. That's what this is about. They can't do that here. All they can be done here is you make money.
But see, that's the thing though, and that's another thing. Do you think they could pull that hedge and shit off with crypto?
Who cares? I don't give a fuck.
Let me tell you something. You know, you can pull the hedge shit off. Crypto is the perfect house for hedging. Because it's a stabilized way to rest your money where you can keep it out of the way of harm's way of the market. So even though the currency is going from analog to digital, the cool part about it, you still got other motherfucking commodities in the world that's still gonna have to be paid for. You follow what I'm saying? So this shit's the perfect place to put your money in. It's always gonna be this, like my man says, live. And I'm just sitting here really, it's like I don't have to say shit because both of y'all saying everything right. The shit is live. The fucking crypto world is live. You know what makes it live? Because the shit is decentralized. It can't be controlled by one motherfucker.
Yes.
Now, due to knowledge, the reason why I welcome Wall Street, I've been in this market space when it was under $200 billion. It's over $1 trillion. When Wall Street come, that's at least $4 or $5 trillion coming. And I'm just sitting there waiting, so I don't give a fuck what they do. Whatever they do gonna make me rich. I don't give a fuck what the fuck they do. Just come over here and do it. Because no matter what, I'm already in the assets when they was dirt cheap. Only thing they're gonna do is come in and jack up the fucking price.
Yeah,
That's all
much.
they're gonna do. And what they're gonna do is when they come jack up the price in my low class neighborhood, it just bring my wealth even more. Of course, they're gonna have more wealth than me, but I'll be in a league with them, and then I'll be in a more dominant control because what you pay for is a whole lot less than what I paid for. So I can control whatever part of that market I want to whenever I get ready. Because the thing you're gonna have you're gonna have things where you're trading at $200-$300, and I'm like, I bought this at 30-40 cents. Think I give a fuck? I'm taking quarters, throwing away, turn it to $1,000 bills. Think I give a fuck about a quarter turns to a $1,000 bill or $1,100 bill or a $900 bill? I don't care. It's a quarter to me. See, that's what I'm saying. So I welcome them in their madness and manipulating the market or whatever. Go right ahead, do your thing. I'm right here just waiting. I'm just sitting back laughing. Because we're in a position where if you stock up on the right things and chilling, then at any time we can get on the phone and just start running a price if we want to. We'll be considered whales in certain cryptos. We could just sit there and do that Dogecoin bullshit to start jacking up the price, controlling the price. We can really get ourselves involved in certain projects like that. Just because you bought at a time where it was pennies on the dollar, where you was getting 100,000 at $10 or getting 100,000 at $100, and you sat here and said fuck it and got 10, 15 million, 20 million of them, and your homeboy went 10, 15, 20 million of them. You and your whole clique, just like that Wall Street thing, you and your whole clique said fuck that. We all gonna get between 10 of us. We gonna have a billion of these motherfuckers. Yeah, the market cap may be 100 billion, whatever, but yeah, between the 5 of us, we got 1 billion. So if anybody ever come to this motherfucker starting that shit, guess what? When that price go up, we gonna crash it. It's getting like that. This is on some cowboy Indian
like
type
that.
shit.
No, it's always been like that.
But it's never been like that when we had an opportunity to control them type of numbers.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. He got a point.
You know what I'm saying? We can be clicked up where, you know what I'm saying, we grab some of these like the last Thor, Vinchain Thor, what I was telling you about, where it's trading, where you can get right now at the price, you can get 100,000 at $150. So you figure $1 million will run you about $1,500. So you get a couple of homeboys, everybody put up $1,500, and y'all come up with at least that 10 million. That's $15,000. 10 niggas for 10 million. You know what I'm saying? For 10 million, it ever gets to a penny, automatically at a million each, that penny represents $10,000. Each person gets $10,000. You know what I'm saying? It gets to 10 cents. That million position you hold, that's $100,000. It gets to $1, that's $1 million. You know what I'm saying? The math is simple. I've seen it done because it was projects I didn't hard body invest on like I should have, and it popped. And I was like, damn, if I did my math like that, because I'm not saying I was chasing a high, but I was trying to secure myself in a better position with XRP. I was securing myself with Ethereum because I knew how the market was. I understood. I was educated, understood. Yes, Bitcoin is the godfather, is the grandfather of all cryptos. Yes, it is, because it's the blueprint. But at the same time, the Model T was the first car for the common man to drive. And then what happened? It snowed. That motherfucker ran slow, like that Bitcoin. When it gets too much traffic out there, it runs slow, gets congested. So the next nerd came up with a thing called Ethereum, which is like, it runs faster. You know what I'm saying? Got some snow tires on it. You know what I'm saying? You can actually put a hood on it. Yeah, boom. You can actually put a hood on that motherfucker, protect you from the elements sometimes.
They run flat.
Right. But then, off that Ethereum chain, that platform, you know, other coins were made. Then a motherfucker with the Ripple team came up with this shit called XRP, which is a goddamn Ferrari, Lamborghini.
Mozzie.
Yeah, some high power shit. Woo! That shit What the fuck?
Yo,
Your
yo,
money
yo, yo.
bong.
Yo,
That's exactly the whole shit is.
You know, I don't mean to curb y'all a little bit, but this just came out an hour ago. You know what I mean? This for people that was actually paying attention to this. The Democrats moved forward with Biden's $1.9 trillion coronavirus relief plan. So they said fuck them Republicans and went on ahead and did what they was gonna do. So
Well, relief who? What's the relief plan?
Relief
Relief
plan.
who?
Everybody get $1,400. They supposed to put a whole bunch of money into the like schools, vaccinations, and it was a couple other things. I don't want to, you know what I mean, give out no false information. So
Well, we'll get right to the money part. That are we gonna see anything?
No, I'm just saying we talking about money. And we talk about broke niggas that ain't got no money that's looking forward to this nigga. No, listen to what I'm saying. And we giving them something they can invest into. You get what I'm saying? We talking. I was making a point. Like, y'all niggas about to get ready to get some money.
That's real. That's real. That's real.
On some real shit.
Ass niggas,
you niggas about to get ready to get some money. And that's what I was about to say. Instead of going to buy Jordans and tricking on these bitches and doing all this other extra shit, maybe y'all should listen to this conversation that we having right now. That's what I was going to say.
You said something about $1,400. I heard you say something about that.
Oh, no, they giving everybody $1,400 because you remember they only gave us 6 to 14. Supposed to be equivalent to 2,000.
Well, we getting to 14 because I got my eye on the couple
that's what I was about to
say.
So all you females out there that got like 3 and 4 kids and you getting $1,400 and it's income tax season. I'm just talking about all the money that niggas is about to have coming in. They need to maybe think about this shit. You get what I'm saying? Think about some long-term investment shit like this for pennies on the dollar.
Facts.
You understand what I'm saying? That's what I was saying. It ain't no point. We talking about money, but why wouldn't I throw it out there to people? You get what I'm saying? And I know all this money about to get ready to start pouring into them. You get what I'm saying? Go ahead and pour this shit into something. Think about your kids. Think about your future. Because we don't know what next year going to look like, my nigga.
These ratchet ass niggas ain't thinking about shit but they damn self.
Hey, but I'm just saying.
Only thing these niggas investors in a fucking 40 ounce of carton of Newports and a fucking pack of hair weed. Fuck they gonna do, man?
Hey, man. Hey, at least
all
we
you
said,
see,
at least
man.
we
These
said
niggas
something
so
to these niggas, though.
uneducated, man.
We threw it out there, nigga. What up with Anthony Middlebrooks? Darrell D. Cheney, what's happening, big dog, man? Holding it down in the chat, my nigga. You get what I'm saying? Everybody that's over on YouTube, everybody that's over on Facebook, everybody that's over on Twitch, hit that like button, hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever we go live.
Hey, Jard.
Yo,
I seen you had some posted. You was on the Rick Ross thing.
Man,
I was trying to find it and I didn't see it.
Hey, man, that's funny you bring that shit up. I was literally sitting here like, sitting here like a half a second, nigga, less than a half a second. I was just thinking about that, and then you fucking came out your mouth with it like I sent you a fucking direct fucking payment from crypto wallet to crypto wallet or some shit real fast, nigga.
It's a DJ thing, man. You know how we used to play on 2 turntables at the same time. We just knew what we was gonna do.
Fuck out of here. No, but what had happened was my man Rick, he was scheduled to interview Godfrey, the comedian, the black comedian dude Godfrey.
yeah,
Yes, sir.
The day before, and he canceled that meeting with him on the video podcast, and he canceled mine the next day following because nigga had to get some dental work done and his mouth was swole up.
Damn.
Yeah,
So much shit, huh?
The funny shit is, I went to the dentist the next day, forgot that my dental appointment was the same day, and when my man booked me for the shit, I forgot
yes,
that was
sir,
my dental.
yes, sir.
So I'm sitting at the crib with the left side of my mouth numbed in the motherfucker too from a deep cleaning. You know what I'm saying? So I'm good now. I didn't do my annuals last year because I was scared to go to the hospital with all that COVID shit. And they were talking about this, that, and the third. I was like, let me stay the fuck out this motherfucking hospital, man. That's where you catch everything at.
Right, exactly. I don't go.
Yeah, I don't fuck with you, man.
You know what? I try not to go there, bro. Like, and then it be cold as fucking every fucking hospital that you go to and shit, man. Trapping all these fucking germs in here.
Dang.
You don't know what these motherfuckers injecting into you. Like,
You
I feel like this. If you ain't shot, no bones ain't broken, ain't no reason to take your ass to no goddamn hospital.
Yeah. But you know, when you got you a family doctor, and we're gonna touch on some health shit for a second.
Yeah.
Cause I'm vegan. I'm vegetarian. I don't want to say vegan. I'm vegetarian, so I don't eat fucking animals, bro. You know what I'm saying? And one of the key things about that shit is, believe it or not, contrary to standard belief, that meat, that dead carcass is like the perfect environment that creates that makes it conducive for you to catch viruses in your body.
And I heard that a lot of red meats is like it has cancerous cells in it.
No, but here go the demo.
Go ahead,
All
bro.
meats, any type of dead flesh, anything with 2 legs, anything with 4 legs, even that seafood, especially nowadays with all the mercury, because seafood population is fucked up just like the meat population.
Right.
But-
I think that's due to a lot of like artificial like farming fish. That's
yeah,
what I think is due to that.
And factories, because they poison the waters with them chemicals and shit. But I don't want to make a long drawn out story about this. But I just want to say this: all the dead animals that we've been accustomed to eating is an adopted eating habit, which is a caveman diet. I'm just gonna put it like that, and then you can do your own research on who the cave people was and who was the original people in your own time. But
we already talked about all of that, bro. We explained all of that.
I'm pretty sure. So my girl, she's a holistic chef. So we serious about this shit. We make everything from scratch. You know what I'm saying? So, but the point I'm trying to really get to is if niggas got a grip on their health, then they can be good. You know what I'm saying with the food. And then just get off the meat for a second and go into the vegetarian side of it. It's a lot of shit in the vegetation world that's unhealthy for you. You know what I'm saying?
Know what?
It's acidic, very acidic.
I thought about it. I got some questions about that too. I thought about it a couple times because I actually had like conversations with people who actually like went vegan, but they only do it for like a period of time. Like they do it for like 6 months, 8 months, or something like that. And I had people that like legit tell me like, bro, it's the most energy that I ever had in my life when I didn't eat that meat, that extra dead, because they say it's dead weight in your stomach, pretty much. Literally dead weight that you eat in your stomach. So
let me tell you how sadistic the mindset is, right? It's one of my favorite subjects. So we got a million subjects. This is one of my favorites. What kind of car you drive?
A Jetta. A Jetta?
Okay. I got friends that drive Jettas. I got friends that drive Bentleys. All the top high-end luxury shit that costs over 100 bands, over 70 to 100 bands and up. So when you own a car like that, you got to put that premium in that motherfucker.
Yep.
So the crazy shit
is synthetic oil.
Exactly. All that expensive shit, the real expensive shit. You know what I'm saying? But you'll find most of us, and it's not a black thing. It's a pretty much an American thing because we the only stupid motherfuckers to do this in the world. We would never put bullshit gas in a premium car.
Who won't?
But we'll put bullshit food in our body.
Exactly.
I get where you're going with it.
Exactly.
We'll put
If a nigga had a Bentley, all people I know who drive Bentleys, Benzes, BMWs, and shit like that, you'll never catch them putting 87 cheap gas in the motherfucking car. You'll never catch them doing that.
So pretty much he's saying niggas is treating their bodies like a 95 Pinto.
Something worse, nigga. A Yugo, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Or better yet, they treat that shit like Fred Flintstone car, nigga.
Yeah, no, he making a point of like, food is fuel to the body.
It really is.
It is, and it pretty much saying that people is putting bullshit into their body. You get what I'm saying? And they get bullshit results. You know what I mean? That's why we got a lot of obesity in the country right now. You get what I'm saying?
And you ain't got to be fat. You ain't got to be fat to be considered obese. You could be skinny than motherfucker and still make the list for obesity. Because it's obesity for skinny people is inside with they fucking their organs be inflated from all the acidic food and drinking.
You say Barack Pascal, you said I do, and I got a Benz and I use 87.
Well, he tripping.
Man, hey, he know. K's know who Barack Pascal is, man. Ask old boy if he fuck with the sea moss. You fuck with the sea moss. You know what? My wife fucked with the sea moss.
Yeah,
she did.
We definitely fuck with the sea moss. We do the purple sea moss because the purple coloration in sea moss denotes a rich potential amount of iron, which is the natural iron that the body needs to operate. Because the iron element or the iron mineral is the conductor and the director of all the rest of the minerals in the body. So if you got the iron in there with all the rest of the minerals that you're supposed to have, the iron gonna tell everything else to do what it's supposed to do to keep the body at a perfect pH.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And this was another interesting thing I learned behind like the sea moss and what people don't realize about like your mucus levels. The sea moss bring the mucus levels down, and when your mucus level is high, that's like when you have a high risk of like getting diseases, catching like viruses. You get what I'm saying? The mucus is what keeps that shit inside you.
Yeah,
and that sea moss. Go ahead, bro.
You can catch COVID 1, 2, 3, and all the way up to 19 and beyond. Only keep that mucus level high.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
let me explain what the mucus is real quick. You know what produces the mucus?
What is that?
It comes from the acid that the meats turn into when they erode in your body, and they turn into acid, and the acid burns the cells in your body, and the cell produces the mucus to try to protect itself from the acid.
Okay, so that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
And then it creates the breeding ground for any type of disease that you come in contact with.
Yes, pretty much.
Because like the boy Savy said, you can't get sick. That's not original sickness in the body. It's the shit you put in your body that creates the sickness that attracts the disease.
And this is what a lot of people don't understand about the human immune system. The human immune system was designed to fight off everything. Anything that comes, it was designed to fight off like cancer, all of that shit.
Especially ours.
Like
millions of years old.
Like Dr. Sabi, right? He was talking about, you know how he used to speak about how they used to be like, oh, he didn't cure cancer, he didn't cure this person with this, that, and the third. I'm like, maybe the stuff that he had those folks eating did cure that shit. Because you got to think, you eat natural herbs, you eating berries, you eating fruits, you eating shit that comes from the earth, like shit that you're supposed to be eating.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you get what I'm saying? So like I do believe, like, in some type of way, like the food that he actually, and the diets that he prescribed to these people actually probably did help them get rid of some of those diseases.
No, it actually eradicated it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because 80% of the immune system is located where in the body?
You say what?
80% of the immune system is located where in the body? It's not a quiz. I'm not testing your knowledge. I'm just really trying to.
No, I don't know. I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
It's in the gut system, in the stomach area. The digestive system is where 80% of your immune system exists. So with that being said, if we put clean energy food in our gut, it's going to create that optimum pure energy that we need to operate, because we operate off electricity. You know what I'm saying? So when you talk about pH, that's the acronym for points of health. So the 0 on the number line is the dividing line, which we know between the acidic to the left of the negatives, and then the positive side going into the 7, 8, and 9 and higher. That's the alkaline side. But then we also see the word alkaline on batteries.
Mm-hmm. Now that's why I've been drinking a lot of alkaline water too, though.
But make sure you drink spring water to go with that, because ain't no minerals in that alkaline water. That's man-made alkaline water that you buy that's already pre-alkaline. It's done by the pallets of was it platinum pallets that creates the electrical charge to that water. But the body needs 102 minerals in it in order for the cells to reproduce and recharge and recreate while you're resting. So if you're drinking alkaline water, that's cool, but
I'm talking about, I literally been drinking like a lot of alkaline water, because I heard like that was like the best water to drink for, like it was the best water for your body.
It's good, but you still need the minerals though. That's the part I'm trying to explain. I was an alkaline water drinking nutcase years ago, but then some OGs grabbed me who was in the game longer than me, and they said, hey man, that's cool, you're drinking alkaline water, you know what I'm saying, but make sure you keep a good balance of mineral water in your system, because the mineral water is going to feed the cells the minerals. Your body needs mineralization.
Wait. We got Barack Pascal in the chat talking about Dr. Sabi died of pneumonia, but y'all listen to him.
Well, we're not going to respond to comments like that, because at the end of the day, you can be motherfucking Superman, but it's always an Achilles heel that can take you out the game. Everything has an Achilles heel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's really,
Nigga,
I'm gonna laugh at that.
The motherfucking crocodile hunter died from a goddamn stingray, nigga.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So the reality of it is, when you eating foods like this, here's another part that people be missing. Okay, you're gonna die one day. I get that. But with that being said, would you eat poison ivy?
No.
Exactly. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, when you understand what this shit really is, if we put in our body, only an insane motherfucker will continue to eat it. You know what I'm saying?
I completely understand what you're saying, and like, I'm not a perfect person, you know what I mean? K's be on me sometime about some of the shit that I be eating. You get what I'm saying? I eat a lot of fish, turkey, chicken. That's been incorporated in a lot of my meals, and I always make sure I eat like some form of rice. And we have a green food like broccoli or something like that. You get what I'm saying? Or like some potato or something like that for energy. So like, I've been trying to, you know what I mean, do a little bit better. But you're right though. I might need to cut all that meat out of my situation for like a couple months. Man,
you don't need it, because the shit we was taught to eat that from a caveman. Sir.
Yeah, I mean,
you hear what I'm saying? Like the gorilla is a fucking vegetarian. The cow is a vegetarian. All the meats that we generally eat, you know, the big ones, the motherfuckers all vegetarian.
What?
The chicken is a fucking a scum of the earth. So everything the chicken is eating, you are becoming what the chicken is at the end of the day when you're eating all the different bullshit that the chicken is eating.
You hear that, Barack Pascal? Since you putting chickens in the damn chat talking about so you could cure AIDS but not pneumonia. Oh my God, man. This nigga bugging, man.
Y'all can get back on the money talk, man. I just want to say, man.
Oh no, man, no, this is actually some good conversation that I feel like we should have. You get what I'm saying? Like I'm very, very interested in like that topic. Now we know Kay's ain't interested in it because Kay's on his own. He in his own little world over there. He listening, but there's some good information. Like I feel like I'm about giving out good information to my people. Like, you know, we get on here, we talk our shit, we do our thing. But at the end of the day, if it's some information to be given out or that you feel like you want to touch on like that, like our whole health situation and how we need to eat better and be mindful of how we fuel in our bodies. And I also talk to people about getting the proper amount of rest. You know, because I fall victim to that a lot, to where I don't sleep at all at night no more. I probably sleep like 2 or 3 hours. And I have to realize, you know, like, I'm not all the way there mentally if my body's not charged up the way it should be.
Exactly. Now, key thing is when we eating acidic, you know what I'm saying? That's basically saying that your cells are on fire. So you got to know if the cells are not at a rested state where they're relaxed from all the acid that they constantly have to combat from the bad foods that we put in our body, then imagine how everything else in your life must function. It's going to be acidic. There's decisions going to be made. That's why these kids run around shooting each other, because they mineral deficient. They're not getting proper nutrition.
Right, so I've said that.
So the body ain't gonna function right. So when you don't feel good, you do things that display that you don't feel good, which is frustration. You got PTSD. You aggregated by the simplest shit. You're not getting enough sunlight. And then you ain't got no money, and that's like one of the main reasons why we have problems in our generational wise, because the lack of money creates all the other illnesses in our community. But you know, that too.
And when you say this, not just the lack of money, the trauma that has been handed down generation after generation after generation.
Exactly.
Like it's like a cycle with it. Not only is like we unhealthy, you get what I'm saying? And when you unhealthy, your mind is unhealthy. Let's be honest. Like you unhealthy, your mind is unhealthy. You're not thinking straight. And then we don't have money on top of that. And then just think about the trauma that like our people have been throughout the years, like decades of like trauma. Like talking about I'm talking about as far as like fathers being taken away from the home, single mothers raising kids. You get what I'm saying? And it's a generation now that I feel like that I talk about all the time, where it's kids raising kids. That's why we got a lot of this shit that's going on now. Because you see a lot of these young girls out here, they want to be like friends with their kids. You get what I'm saying? Or it's a lot of young brothers out here that don't necessarily know how to be a father for their kids. You get what I'm saying? So like, I completely agree with you on that.
Yeah, that's key, man. We get a grip on that. We get a grip on that diet. That can help change the diaspora of a lot of things in our immediate grasp. You know what I'm saying?
Man, we got somebody that's in here like flat out trolling now, talking about what the hell are you learning this from? Like, what are you talking about? This dude is you listening to anything that he's saying? Do you do research or anything? Have you researched anything that he just said?
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about Barack Pascal in the goddamn comments and shit. Man. Like, what is he like?
Cat,
I'm just sitting here I'm just sitting here watching what he talking about. Talk about research, and this man probably gave him more knowledge than he'd heard from anybody in his life.
Yeah, with this same information, man, we didn't help a lot of people get this information I'm sharing. We didn't help a lot of people get their weighting, they blood work in order. They a lot fit now. Motherfuckers are more cognitive, because once you go vegetarian, see, here's what happens with the meat. And this ain't my opinion. You can go research this. The acidic properties in the food and the acidic properties in the different type of fluids that we drink, even the water choices that we drink, got a lot of acid in it. So that shit, what it does, it calcifies the pineal gland. This is a known fact. So if the pineal gland is calcified, then it stagnates a lot of the other natural functions that goes on with the body's health, and also the spiritual functions that allows us to be more spiritually inclined. This is all facts, bro.
Right.
But then
I'm a believer of that.
But then when you start getting on the alkaline side, when you start putting more alkaline foods in the body, and you understand which vegetable is alkaline, which vegetables is acidic, because like potato, for example, has a lot of starch, which we know that. And we know they feed potatoes to a lot of football players growing up because it makes you thick and big and shit. Because what's really happening, the starch is swelling you the fuck up, and you're on fire inside. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, your ass is on fire. And starch, the actual starch itself, is a carcinogen that causes cancer in the body. But they don't tell you that. They teach you this fake ass food pyramid that we learned growing up with the meat, the milk, the cheese. You know that food pyramid.
And then a lot of people don't know, like, a lot of the vegetables that we eat nowadays are like artificial vegetables. Like, they're not real.
Super
like
artificial.
Watermelons with no seeds in them and shit. Like all types of crazy shit. Grapes.
Shit.
Like it's a lot of shit that's not like that's artificial. Like I was watching something one day. The one reason what made me stop eating tilapia. You remember tilapia? You ever ate tilapia before?
Back in my day before I knew.
Bro, I seen a video of a motherfucker with a piece of tilapia, bro, and he was putting it in the water, and the tilapia was literally like a sponge. He was wringing it out, and it was like, like meat, it'll tear. You get what I'm saying? Like fish meat, it'll tear. Like this shit wasn't tearing or anything. And I'm like, man, just think you eating this shit. And it's going into your body. How is this digesting the right way? You get what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't make sense. So, like, I completely agree with that. 100% agree. What about you, Kaz? How you feel about it, bro?
Yeah, a lot of this shit out here crazy. They got us eat.
Yeah, I know, nigga. Like them cookies, you be over there smashing on, motherfucker.
I ain't no front, man. I like my peanut butter cookies, man.
Hey, man,
you know what?
But you know what though?
When you eat good, you can cheat.
Hey, you know what though? I drink energy drinks. Like I have a problem with that.
No.
I drink at least 2 energy drinks a day.
Oh,
damn.
Man.
At least 2 of them motherfuckers, 1 in the morning and 1 at night.
Oh man.
Like I mean,
Why?
like, and then I call my goofy ass self drinking the 0 sugar ones, right? Like that's gonna make a fucking difference because it's some type of sugar in it. Obviously, if it got the flavor to it.
Man, it's all chemicals, man.
Yeah, I know. I gotta stop drinking that shit, man. I completely believe it, but like the way my sleep scheduling set up and shit, and the way my body works, like now, you know what I mean. I gotta wean myself off of it. You know what I mean?
Hey, you know what? You just go. Let me tell you what you need to do. Just a word to the wise. You need to take you a detox, because what happens is when you detox that motherfucking that temple, it's gonna pull all the sugars, all the bad sugars. It's gonna pull all the starches, all the shit that wasn't created with the body. It's gonna pull it up out of there, and it's gonna cleanse the cells, because the cells is what crave the shit we eat. You know what I'm saying? You might be like, man, I don't
You
eat
say,
this
wait.
shit.
We got somebody here saying, he said because even having your body to alkaline is not good either. Am I right? I'm like, he said that. He said all alkaline is not good for you. You got to eat. You got to drink spring water. You get what I'm saying?
Minerals.
Yeah,
eat foods with minerals in it.
Yeah, you got to eat foods with minerals in it. Like you just can't. You shouldn't. Straight alkaline is not good for you. You got to have minerals with the alkaline. That's what he pretty much said. So
yeah,
no one's disputing that. I was just saying. Well, like
right.
But what you saying, bro? I didn't mean to interrupt you. I'll be reading the comments over here and stuff
cool.
too.
It's cool. I have forgot what the fuck I was saying, but that's true what you just said in response to the brother's comment. Alkaline. If you put it like this, spring water itself is alkaline water. You know what I'm saying? Because alkaline is everything that's on the positive side of the pH number, on the 0 to number line.
True.
So we're talking about like hell. If the body's not getting the electric food, you'll hear referred to as electric food, because electric foods are alkaline, because alkaline is electricity. That's what that is. We're talking about electricity food versus acidic food.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So if you understand the electricity vegetable table and find out which vegetables are all electric, then you stick to that regimen, you're gonna be good any fucking way on default.
Like potatoes, they got energy. They're supposed to have energy to them.
Actually, potatoes is on the starchy side. That's the acidic side.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Rice is actually too starchy for our body. If you notice, Asian people eat pounds and pounds of that. Asians eat kilos of motherfucking rice, but they don't get fat. But when niggas eat it, we get thick and big. Our women get swole up off the
I ain't even gonna hold you. That shit, when I go to the Chinese spot, get that rice shit, that shit fuck my stomach up every time.
That's the point I'm making. They can eat the shit because it genetically fits their DNA. It's from where they from. When we eat the shit, it fuck us up. You know what I'm saying? We don't know that because it's been inbred into our culture how we eat based on this dumbass concept called soul food.
Right.
It's all bullshit.
Now,
that ain't food for the soul.
Now, do you think soul food was like a concept that was like created to make us eat. I mean, to help us eat unhealthy. I mean, to persuade us to eat unhealthy. You get what I'm saying?
Goddamn right.
I think that was a concept because, like, let's be realistic. Soul food is slave food.
Yeah.
We talk about fried chicken, chitlins, and shit. That
All
was
the
shit.
scraps.
That was all the
scraps.
scraps that the slaves was allowed to eat. A lot of people don't know that. It was slaves that eat chitlins. Like, you remember when Nas made the skit on the CDKs where he was like, I'm tired of eating chitlins every goddamn night. That shit's true.
Mm-hmm.
That's where that come from. That's why, like, I don't eat chitlins. I don't eat none of that shit. Like, I don't eat pork chops. I don't eat none of that crazy shit, bro.
I ain't never ate chitlins in my life.
It's all slave food, greens and like, you know, like I found this out, like, through fucking with a white motherfucker.
I eat some greens.
Yeah, I will too still. But I learned this. Do you know you supposed to eat the motherfuckers raw?
There's a lot of shit you're supposed to eat raw.
They say when you cook them, you take all the nutrients out of them.
Yeah, when you cook most of the shit, you take all the nutrients out of them.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So on the alkaline side of cooking, you just saute with grapeseed oil, some avocado oil, or some coconut oil. You just saute your food. You don't really cook foods like that in the alkaline cooking. You know what I'm saying? You just saute it for a few minutes and put it on your plate because you want it to still have a rawness to it, but you sauteing it with some other alkaline shit like green peppers, red peppers. Those are electric vegetables. You know what I'm saying? You got the onions, which is an electric. That's an alkaline vegetable.
Now you know what like fucks me up though when people say like, you know, like I'm vegan now, but I have things to substitute like a hamburger or something like that. Like, what the fuck do you mean you substituting? Like, what is it that you substituting this shit with? And the dude said, oh, you can make a bean burger. I'm like, so you just smashing beans up, making a burger, my nigga, and this is supposed to be the burger?
You can't.
He said it's not that. He like, you got to understand it's the texture that make it feel like you're eating a burger.
Yeah, that's some shit. You know, and then come to find out all them fake ass burgers and bean burgers and shit is all made out of soy. And soy is active. It's an active ingredient in plastic.
See,
that's just a poison to the body. It emasculates men. It gives us titties and fucks with our hormones, and it overproduces estrogen in women. It can cause cancer in women. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of little truths that is just kind of right there on our nose, but we ain't thinking about it. We worry about who got the next Bentley, who got the most gram likes and followers and shit like that.
Yeah, right. And, you know, I feel like that is really something that's, like, underspoken about in like, our community is, like, health issues. You get what I'm saying? Like, because we have a high level of diabetes in our community, a high level of high blood pressure in our community, a high level of obesity in our community, and heart problems. And that's all due to not eating correctly.
Yep.
Like, it really is. Like, and I feel like people don't speak about it a lot. Like, when I was telling Kays the other day, I'm like, do you know some of the biggest? They said the biggest consumers of vegetables in this country is Caucasians.
Yo, what y'all should do?
What's that, brother?
Go on YouTube, right? And look at them old videos that was black and white, and they turned them to color, and just look at the people and tell me what you notice.
What you mean? Like, go look at the old people of color?
No, just look at old. There's a lot of videos on YouTube now where they use colorization, where they try to make the black and white videos color. But just look at the population and notice what you don't see.
What is that? Go ahead, bro. You
don't see obesity. You don't see fat people. You see no one overweight.
That is true. That is true.
I've been watching mad old videos. I'm talking about turn of the century videos, because just to see what the people was wearing dressed, and I noticed, I was like, I don't see anybody fat. I don't see nobody overweight. I don't see nobody in wheelchair. If you seen somebody in crutches, it was because they lost a leg because of the war.
And you want me to tell you why?
The type of shit we see, people weighing 400-500 pounds, motherfuckers 300-400. You don't see that shit. No, out of all the people I watched, I didn't see no one obese.
You want me to tell you why though, Kays, man? Because back then, you got to think about it, in those days, it wasn't mass manufacturing of like meats and produce and all of that other shit. And if we talk about back in those days, those was like really the days where you had to go out and like get your own fucking meat. So like, let's be realistic, people wasn't really like meat eaters all like that back then.
Or there wasn't cookies.
It wasn't chips. It wasn't all this other bullshit.
There wasn't candy bars. There wasn't soda. There wasn't McDonald's. There wasn't Burger King. There wasn't KFC or all that shit.
I said mass manufacturing of all the wrong shit. That's all it is. over time. Like, they figured out a way. They figure out a way how to mass produce a bunch of like bullshit. Just like now, we talk about the chicken, right? Now we all know we all see the chicken wings now compared to like when we was younger. They way smaller when we was younger. Now you see these big ass chicken wings. You want to know why? They got some shit now that speeds up the process.
It's a steroid.
Of the chicken growing.
Steroids.
Like these chickens, like they got a whole room full of chickens to where they speeding up the process of their growth. Now, me personally, I feel like that's like playing God in a lot of ways. You get what I'm saying? You playing God in a lot of ways. You speeding up the growth process of this thing, and you determining how big it's gonna grow before it actually grow. You get what I'm saying? Like like I feel like it's certain shit that people, human beings, shouldn't fuck with, and as a result of that, you know what I mean? We got all types of like cancerous diseases out here and shit because they putting all this shit in the food, and they don't know how the human body is reacting to this shit. Like the brother was saying about what you put into your body and what you intaking. To be honest, like the meat that we getting now, bro, the shit that you intaking right now is no good. Wouldn't y'all all agree on that?
That shit ain't never been good.
That's just no good, man.
I mean, we see that shit all the time.
You know, we grew up on it, but it ain't never been good for us. You know what I'm saying? But
We have no choice, really.
I have to say that meat was much better grade back then. You know, but
Yeah.
you gotta consider back then we had less population on the planet too. So,
Yeah, we did it every day. The goddamn week niggas was eating chicken.
you know, so but,
Chicken wings, chicken thighs, all that shit.
yeah,
You know
man.
what I'm saying? and that's another thing though, man. Like, black people need to stay away from them fried chicken. Niggas love their wings, man.
Man.
They love the wings. They don't want to let that shit go, man. Them greasy ass wings and shit. That's the worst thing for you.
Do you know?
man.
Do you know who the biggest distributor of chicken is in the world?
What, isn't that Tyson Farms?
Fucking the Russian people.
Get out of here.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
man. It's so much going on, man. Like it's so many people sitting back at the table, and we know the story, man. We the number one consuming spending dollar in the country is African American. So everybody sits around and figure out what they can sell to us.
Yep.
Yep.
We talk about that all the time, bro. They say
Okay.
a dollar in the black community only lasts with it like an hour.
Yeah, if that.
That's ridiculous.
If that.
It's
Motherfucker
ridiculous.
probably
Like
in
we the
line,
biggest.
Motherfucker probably in line when they check hit, and they probably spent faster than an hour.
We the biggest consumers of materialistic shit.
Yeah,
The biggest
bullshit.
consumers, like bullshit. Like I don't get it. Like I don't. You don't see other races lining up to go get the shit that we lining up to go get.
Man.
And breaking our necks to go get shit that we can't afford. I be looking at some motherfuckers, man. You know what used to kill me back in my days and shit, where I see a nigga and broke his neck. He telling the story about how he waited in line to go get these Jordans and rode the bus to school. I'm like, you know what sense did that make to me, bro? You went to go get a pair of $200 fucking sneakers, but your ass is on the bus in them. You might get creases, all in the motherfuckers, all types of shit. Like certain shit just don't be making shit sense to me. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the main thing with our people is like their priorities is all fucked up, just like their diet is all fucked up. Our priorities is fucked up. What you say, K's, man? Fuck these niggas. They don't want to listen, man. So what the fuck should I care for?
Fuck all these niggas, man. I leave these niggas the fuck alone.
Hey, what you stay the fuck out their way?
Hey, stay away
Fuck out
from
their
it.
way.
Stay away
Stay
from
away
it.
from all that shit. It makes good sense.
Yeah, it
all
does.
calm.
Yo, Jahad, niggas
Yeah.
said I was preaching hate because I said that. I said, leave these motherfuckers the fuck alone. They said I'm preaching hate.
It is preaching hate. You know what I'm saying? If we look at it for what it really is, but it ain't like intentional, like you just saying I hate niggas. It just
No.
You know,
I said leave people the fuck. I said stay the fuck out these people's way, man. Leave them the fuck alone. That's us preaching hate. I
yeah,
said,
man.
damn.
Yeah, you just you gotta leave niggas alone and these white folks alone, man.
Yup. I said
Yep,
all across the board.
exactly, and that's where they had the problem with K's. Well, he talking about some segregation type shit. I'm like, motherfucker, you know what's crazy? Y'all
know
talk about
segregation?
segregation. Y'all don't want to
just
see
stay away
y'all.
from all you
Listen. This is why I say that conversation is invalid because you motherfuckers don't want us in y'all neighborhoods. Y'all don't want us on y'all level financially.
I
You
don't
get
want
what I'm
y'all there
saying?
neither.
Like, why every time we go to be off on our own though, y'all act like y'all can't survive? Let's be honest. Let's be
Oh,
honest
yeah.
about that whole situation. That's why when a nigga,
Yeah.
what you say, bro?
I said, shit, we already know the answer to that.
Yeah, I mean that's why when they say that bullshit, I just be like, man, go somewhere with that shit, man. Y'all contradicting yourself. It's nothing y'all can say to me.
You know what it's like?
Go ahead.
It's like having a girlfriend who don't want you no more, but she don't want nobody else to want your ass either.
Right. Like, come on. In what world does that work? What world does that work?
It works in this world.
Yeah, you'd be surprised.
It's the dominant factor.
I mean, not in my world. You feel what I mean? In my world, that shit ain't flying.
Yeah, I hear you. I'm with you, but I'm just asking the question, sir. That's it.
No, I'm
feel fucked up.
What you mean,
all that shit works in this world. You know what I'm saying?
And you know why? That's because I stay the fuck about these motherfuckers' way, man. I don't be bothered with niggas and shit. Like, I feel like this, man. I always tell people this shit, man. Like, I tend to, like, fuck with people who into the same shit that I'm into, who, you know what I mean, who like-minded people. They say you stay around like-minded people, you know what I mean, you'll get good ideas that come out of the situation and you'll be prosperous. You get what I'm saying? So that's what I try to do. Like, when I tell people about certain things, and I'm not saying like I'm one of them people to where I say something and you should just believe me and follow me and all that other shit. But I'm talking about like when we in the same realm, like I see like I'm doing something. I'm a business owner. I'm doing podcasting. Case talks about the XRP. Like it's always good to get together and you know what I mean, have these conversations. Or even like the health conversation. But we about to go and get up out of here, man. I keep on saying I'm not gonna go over 2 hours, so I'm gonna stop it at 1:35 today. You get what I'm saying? Unless Case wanted to do his crypto talk today, where I pull up the coin market cap, so he can get into that a little bit.
I've been doing the crypto talk, but shit, yeah.
Huh?
Better be prices because they don't went up as we speaking. So, hey, ain't like none of these motherfuckers gonna make a move and get anything. I mean, you know, these niggas. If I put up the new Jordans that's coming out, the motherfuckers be quick. Well, what size you got? What size you got?
Be fine. Hey, you know what, man? Look, I had somebody get mad at me the other day and shit, right? Because these bitches was telling me about, I just heard them about this love and hip hop shit. I'm like, y'all is like way too invested into this shit. Like way too invested into this shit. Y'all talking about this.
Getting back into more important things.
Like,
Ethereum is at $1,557. That went up. Well, you know I ain't gonna entertain all that bullshit. All that Stinky Williams and.
No, I'm just saying. I'm talking about like women too. Like they consume a lot of bullshit too. Let's be completely honest, man. That's why I feel like a lot of these.
Stella's at $34. I mean 34 cents.
I'm about to say, nigga, what?
I'm about to scare myself, man. I'm about to say,
nigga, you just had me about to end the show right now, nigga. Hit the end button,
I'm about to go to the airport.
You was about to have me hit the end button, nigga, with that shit that you talking.
You was gonna wear two masks if that shit was there.
No, nigga, but you gonna stop cutting me. Hey, listen, man, you gonna stop cutting me off, nigga, when I be going off into
I'm sorry, man.
I'm sorry,
man. You be talking.
No, we talk about listen. I didn't say nothing about Stingy Williams. I didn't say nothing about Stingy. You made me lose, but see, when you do that, you make me lose track of some shit that I be talking about. Sometimes it's not good.
Bullshit, them basketball hoes and shit.
It's not good. You, like, listen.
All this confidence.
I let you talk your shit. Case. When do I interrupt you?
About that money, nigga.
I know, but we talk about we can't talk about the money.
The money never stops.
Listen,
play the music, motherfucker. Play the music.
We can't
play the music, motherfucker.
We can't talk about the money the whole goddamn episode, though, nigga.
Yeah, we can.
Oh, nigga, we gotta put a little twist on it, nigga. You talk about money or listen, Case. From the moment me and you hop on this thing, we talk about money.
Oh, Jahar, what'd you say?
I said I got a flow for you.
Go
What's
ahead.
The flow?
I came to set them straight and let them know. Who's ever's holding the best, just let them go. Cause here's the inside scoop on the fiend. They want to know why I'm seldom seen. Well, who need the TV screen and magazines and swoop through the city and fly limousines? There's one thing I don't like is a spotlight. Cause I already got light. They be like, yo, we had to get together last week. But we know everyone was there except the black sheep. Cause my schedule was tight, I got it right. I'm deep into archives and keeping them hype. It's been a long time since you heard a strong rhyme. None of these are weak, so when you bite on mine, we could trace the hit, the name that style, and swoop through the city out of the job for a while. I repossess your identification. So hand in your application. Put your mic on strike until you're unemployed. Contract is up and I'm stamping it void. Your selection ain't this selective, so I'ma put you in your proper perspective. on the dance floor doing the shake, ready to let them break, then set them straight. That's salute to your boy Rakim.
Oh shit.
Wait, when you started rhyming, nigga?
Hey, that's Rakim.
Hey.
Oh, that's a Rakim line. Okay.
That's old school. They got grew up with
Yeah,
that
come
shit.
there. I said, wait, this nigga started rhyming. Sound like Rakim over here.
Hey, I got another one for you. Somebody said I set them up and pulled the plug on them, but instead I let them go on so I can bug on them. Go ahead and flow, cause I close the show, swing a song for the ladies and rhyme real slow. For instance, once I commence, the crowd is convinced, so now you know who to put your money on. Hurry up before your money's gone, cause I'm the most common denominator. Illustrator rhyme much greater. I'm like the world almanac. So tell the media, giving them information like the encyclopedia. So bring your dictionary so you can look it up, so you know what I mean when I hook it up. No misconceptions, although I complicate, but this concept will set them straight. They even said that I was locked in jail, so now I guess I'm out on bail. The only island I was on was a strong one, so if I did my bid, it'd be a long one. Cause if I sold weight, I'd be upstate in the P now, waiting for a break. Cause selling drugs is for handicaps. I got too many skills besides busting rough raps. If I go to jail, it won't be for selling keys. It'll be for murdering MCs. The beat to take over your heart, and I start to cut them in half. Cause rhymes are razor sharp. Secure the exits. MCs, all MCs remain. Cause we got a crowd to entertain. And I know when I flow dangerous. Brains are bust. What you trying to explain to us? You got lost and couldn't go on. Came up short, so here's one to grow on. Elevate off a high IQ. In time, you'll find I'm true. Cause once I start on a piece of art, from sun to moon, the light, the dark, I build the art. Now you can float off the rhymes I wrote. I'm sure it will hit shore without a boat. You can bring a battleship and still get shipwrecked. Attack with the torpedo. What did you expect? Drifting up the creek without a beat or a paddle. Passed away on the raft. You stand fragile. Rescue your crowd, which ain't a hard job. Me and my knowledge put together, I'm a lifeguard dealing with actual facts and solar facts here and now. When I go so far back to bring you up to date so we can elevate. No time to wait or anticipate, cause I'm never late. Let them break. Let them. So I forgot the rest of that shit. And set them straight.
I ain't no joke.
What's up with you and all this Rakim rhyming? What the fuck? This is bug because I never heard this nigga even sit there and spit somebody's lyrics before. This is amazing. Do tongue twister, nigga.
Hey, y'all let
do cab, nigga. Do cab, nigga.
Hey, Rod, let them know you're in the building too. Rakim over here, man. Rakim over here, man. That nigga said I'm the R to the A to the K I am. If I wasn't, then why would I say I am?
That Wayne cake popping right now, huh?
Hey,
That Wayne cake got you right.
Motherfucking Rakim, I've been spitting that flow forever, man. That was one of my dopest motherfucking flows called The Untouchables and Set 'em Straight. Off this, I think it was the first album or the second album, one of them shits.
Okay.
I used to practice that shit. I used to DJ that shit a lot.
Okay.
Yo,
shit.
G, I see you still on there cutting a little something. I see you over there.
Yeah, he was over there. He sounded like Rakim too over there spitting that shit.
Nah, I'm talking about something he put on Instagram earlier. I'm like, oh, look at the guy.
Yeah.
Hey,
for their ass.
Hey, before we get out of here, man, do any one of y'all brothers got any black-owned business that y'all want to shout out on the show?
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro.
Let y'all go first.
Oh, no, you go ahead, man. By any means, go ahead,
I want to send shouts out to my company, thepressbox.tv. That's the ThePressbox.tv, thepressbox.tv. You can go there, and we taking submissions and shit for artists, producers, film writers, directors, whatever it is you do in the entertainment side or whatever. Or if you're just a motherfucking director with a small firm trying to get your exposure on, we're giving you an account with our site on our platform, and we streaming all our own shit. We don't use YouTube or none of those motherfucking platforms to stream video. We do all our own streaming on our platform.
Okay. And where can the people find you at on the social media platforms?
Shit, they can find me on the pressbox.tv, and all my stuff is on there. I got a page on there.
I like this nigga.
What it is, yo, this is how it works, B. Like, if you remember MySpace back in the days, that whole element that MySpace was about artists being, put their little discography up, it was their digital business cards, what it was for their music. We ain't seen shit like that since MySpace. You know what I'm saying? So we just reinvented the concept. You know what I mean? And put a little brown melanated touch on that shit.
Yo, Lux, why don't you put it on the screen so people can see it? Go to his site, put it on the background so people
Okay,
can see it.
what is it? What is it again?
It's called thepressbox.tv. It's spelled just like it is in the dictionary. ThePressbox.tv. We got a whole slot for DJs, so Cage, you need to get over there and get you an account over there.
All right, hit me up with later. What we talking about?
Wait. Let me find it. The press by musicians, performers.
Yeah. And we can put you on there, brother. Like for your show, we could give you an account, and then you can start driving your traffic there, and advertising your show. Put you some video clips up on there. It'd be like it's a black-owned MySpace type concept.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm definitely with that. So pretty much like y'all got your own streaming platform.
Yeah.
Without using like Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch and stuff like that. That's what me and Kays was like looking into getting into. But hell yeah.
We already set up for it.
Yo, Jihad. Remember B5, right?
I remember the name.
All right. He called me up. You know, he doing coding now. You know, he's doing He doing for some corps. But he was talking to me about. You know
but
what
this
I'm
one
saying?
y'all could go check him out though. The Pressbox TV. Y'all can check him out right here. Yep. I got you up on the screen right now, brother.
Being bigger
Scroll
than,
down.
I'm gonna talk to you behind the scenes about this with this cat.
Little tour.
Yeah.
A little tour of the platform. Make sure y'all go check him out. DJ Jihad. The Pressbox TV. All musicians, artists. You get what I'm saying? Y'all go over there. Y'all check him out. Go give him a
film directors. They want to get their exposure on. They can get on there. We got R&B singers, we got rock, we got everything on that motherfucker.
But yeah, here y'all go. I got the website in the back of me big so they can see it too, so they can't miss it and shit. The Pressbox TV. Make sure y'all go check that out, y'all. Kays, what about you, bro? Do you got any black-owned businesses that you want to shout out before we get on up out of here?
Man, ain't thinking about these
niggas. Man. Kays, man, that's my dude, man.
Let me send some more shout outs then.
Go ahead, bro.
Yo, Jahar, do your thing, bro.
You're a funny nigga, man. I'm gonna send some shout outs to my people, to Twister, my boy B-Hype, the whole GMG family, Get Money Gang. I want to send shouts out to my big brother Jazzo, the originator. You know what I'm saying? I want to send shouts out to my God. It's like I'm clout chasing right now, but this is all true motherfuckers. Like I would be saying.
I don't know. Do your thing, bro.
I want to send some shout outs to my nigga Kays for bringing me on the platform. You know what I'm saying? I want to send shouts out to my godfather, Olu Daru. You know what I mean? Keep on going. I'm going to say shouts out to Chicago, Legends of Hip Hop in the city of Chicago. My boy, it's too many motherfuckers. Shy Rock Nation, motherfucking, it's too many motherfuckers to mention, man. Just peace and blessings to everybody, man.
That's what's up, man. You know me, man. I want to shout out my boy, Smooth Gotti. Y'all check him out. Smooth Gotti. He got the Circle of Success Society apparel. Y'all can go check him out at cossfashion.com. Again, that's cossfashion.com. They got all types of hoodies. They got joggers for you niggas. Y'all know y'all like to get y'all skinny man shit on with that bullshit. They got that over there for you. You get what I'm saying? They got the t-shirts on over there for you. And also want to shout out, y'all always asking where I go get my fresh on that. You get what I'm saying? Y'all need to go check out my boy Barry over at Groom Barbershop. It's off Babbitt Road in the back by the old roller drone. Go check him out there. $15 haircut with the facial. $10 for the kids. Go check him out. He love the kids. You get what I'm saying? And that's about it, man. That's all the black-owned businesses that I got to shout out to for tonight. You get what I'm saying? Anybody that's on all of my platforms, make sure you go ahead and you hit that like, share, subscribe, and notification bell. You know what I'm saying? So you get notified when we go live and to get this information and to get this content out to people so they could consume it. I always say that. That's the most thing we talking about, consumption, what you should consume, and this is some shit you should consume. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, this is Grownmanishh. I am your boy Luxury, the most expensive nigga rolling, a.k.a. I'm laying wood wherever it's good, even if it's in your goddamn hood. And I got my nigga DJ Kays in the motherfucking building, and I got DJ Jihad in the building, and we about to get the fuck on up out of here. And today's song that we gonna roll out to, I had it pulled up, you know what I mean? But my man, he went into his he went to get it, shouting out everybody. He was showing love, big love on this motherfucker. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I know they appreciate that love, though. You get what I'm saying? You still there, Kays?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man, we gonna get out of here today, you know what I mean? And today's song, I was gonna pull up. I had him up here. Okay, yeah. Waverly West Sparklers Grownmanishh, y'all. We gonna check y'all out. Check us out on Friday. We'll be back. Oh yeah, and make sure y'all go ahead and check out the Digging in the Crates show that K's about to have on WDQS Blaze Radio. Y'all go to the Mixler app, download the app. Make sure y'all follow that WDQS Blaze Radio, and you can hear us on Thursday, 6 to 8. The Digging in the Crates show.
Yo, we may be
What's
able
up?
to broadcast. I think I got the glitch figured out. I think I fixed the glitch.
Yeah, and I will be
Definitely
streaming it.
fixed the glitch.
I will be streaming K's live while we doing our thing. So yeah, make sure y'all come over
Yeah,
and
the
check
red
us out.
room will be on. The red room will be in effect.
Red light special, nigga. Yeah, but
The red light special, but it's a red room with my red eyes. I'll tell you that.
we about this thing. Today's song on the exit on up out of here is Waverly West Sparklers. Go ahead and check my man out over on YouTube. Waverly West. That's Waverly with the L-E-E. Not the L-E-Y, the L-E-E, West. And go check him out. Holla at your motherfucking boy, y'all. We'll get up with y'all.
All these gold godsons that ain't inside the church. I spent too much to keep them inside the shirt. Fuck is they drinking, bro, I'll die of thirst. Don't ever bring sparklers to my fireworks. I walk it like I talk it till I hobble it. I walk it like I talk it till I run through the metropolis. Glocks on your conglomerate. Mask off, this Batman's on some Robin shit. I should have been a college kid. Should have gotten honors and gotten scholarships. I was 18 in the Ramada Inn, seeing things I'd eventually keep bottled in. Way tuck in the bottom lip. Them apple bottom divas that think they got a bitch. All the politicians that take a lot of shit. Give nothing in return you gotta flip. They barely hear the hollering. The house that you got built, we remodeled it. The most hateful talking like they without a sin. Got a bunch without a win with blindfolds following. I made a home with these wolves. Put blood on the sheep's wool for the sheep's rule. Been a hot boy, how can I keep cool? Tino light the gas, it's time to refuel. For those that leapfrog who need to lead too. I speak nothing but love, but you don't gotta speak too. Moving any other way, such a weak move. $80 that gets you, I'ma need two. Never give them folks a free you. Y'all can eat a dick like free food. 2020 been a free fall. Only you can free you. All these gold godsons that ain't inside the church. Spend too much to keep them inside the shirt. Fuck y'all feelings till my private's hurt. They don't want you shining, stay on high alert. Stay high as fuck, take over pilot turf. Ski mask on so I can hide the hurt. No such thing as white Jesus. Buy the merch. Don't bring no sparklers to my fireworks.